Happy Saturday. Enjoying, hopefully, a nice weekend. I'm here with episode number 26 of Awesome Autographs and More, and this is a bit of a special episode because yesterday I received a package which were all of my autographs that I had ordered through the Pittsburgh show, which is done by Mainline Autographs. Ended up getting 2 baseball and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 football, except we had one glitch, which I will explain when I get to it. Anyways, first up from the Pittsburgh show, 1990 Leaf card for my set of Mr. John Smoltz. Nice signature. Wish it popped a little bit more, but it looks pretty good, and it's authenticated for what that's worth. Okay, next up we have a 1989 Topps card signed by Barry Jones, and I'm assuming this was the only card of his I had left. I'd gotten a few others signed over the years, so I'm surprised I only sent this one, but so be it. Oops, as I knock everything down. Let's fix this up here. That should teach me to put the cards in the back first. Okay. Next, those were the 2 baseball ones I've received. Next is all football, and there are 6 in total. 1, for whatever reason, did not get signed. I've left the stickers on here so I can send a picture if they need it. I did send out an email to Mainline Autographs to see what went on. I don't know if maybe he didn't show up at the show or it just got missed. I mean, that happens. Not overly concerned about one card by William Gay, as long as I get my $15 back. Next up, Mr. Kordell Stewart. Got a 1995 Score rookie card and a 2001 Fleer card. I don't know which one I like better. They both look pretty awesome. That there. And next up is Mr. Ken Anderson. And with him, we have a 2008 Upper Deck Football Heroes card. It's Mr. Ken Anderson. And now one of the guys that I got multiples of, Mr. Tommy Maddox, one of my favorites from when he was drafted. We have a 1992 Classic 4 Sport, a 2004 Fleer Tradition, a 1993 Fleer, and a 1996 Donruss. I've got other cards signed by him as well, but he's just one of my favorites. So whenever the opportunity comes up and the price is right, I go for it. Next up, another 4-card batch with Mr. Bubby Brister. I got my action pack signed, which we all know at this point I love all things action packed, and the 1990 Leaf set for baseball. So that's a 91 action packed. We have the 1992 Pro Set Power, a 1989 Pro Set, and I thought this card was super cool. It's a 1992 Pro line, where in that set they did a series of like 5 or 6 cards from each player that was in the set, and there were some of the cards were of their current NFL playing, in some cases, there are just current pictures of, like, I guess for lack of a better term, a studio shot or headshot, whatever. And then they always seem to include one non-NFL football related thing from their past in most cases. A couple of them did photos with their families. Others did they used photos from the players' past. In this case, looks like either possibly high school or maybe college baseball shot of Mr. Bubby Brister. Awesome. And my last one, and it's a big one. This is for my 2022 Score football set, which I've just started, and I think this makes card number 7 or 8 that's autographed, Mr. Hines Ward. Again, it's 22 Score football. This is a set that I decided I was going to try to focus on for football. We'll see what happens. There's several players in there that are obviously very expensive that I may or may not ever get. And then there's a lot of brand new players that will be a bit more difficult to get. So we'll have to see where that goes over time. But that's Mr. Hines Ward. It seems that so far the signatures I've gotten for that set are more of the older players, which kind of makes sense because they're more accessible than the guys that are currently playing. And in many cases, a little bit more affordable, which is odd. You would think some of these older, really great players would be more expensive than your first and second year players who are clearly not worth the money they charge at this point. So we'll see how it goes. I've actually passed up a couple of opportunities at shows and things to get current players because their prices were utterly ridiculous. Some players have, probably not even had, full seasons. So we'll see where that all goes. However, just wanted to get this out there. Pittsburgh show done by Mainline Autographs. I do recommend them. They've done a very good job regardless of my one mess up. And again, it might not have been a mess up. It may have been a situation where he just didn't show up at the show. That happens once in a while. I've seen that many times, actually. But I will also, if you've never used Mainline Autographs and the Pittsburgh show in particular, a hint, if you're going to mail in some things for autographs, make sure you check out their mail-in section of their website because the prices are lower than what they charge at the show. I think my Hines Ward was $25 cheaper because I mailed it in as opposed to went to the show and gotten it. And that was true with every other card here. They were all at least $5 less than they were at the show, if not, 10 or more. I think John Smoltz was $10 lower. Most of the rest of them, I think, were $5 lower. And then Hines Ward was $25 cheaper because I mailed in as opposed to getting it live at the show. So if you are thinking about using them, make sure you dig into that information to see what reduced pricing you might be able to get by mailing in as opposed to attending. Anyways, thanks so much for watching this video. Again, hit the like button if you like the comments, or if you like the video. Yeah, the brain's not working today. Feel free to comment. Let me know which ones you like the best. Also, if you've gotten any of these guys, let me know. Also, if you like the content of this video and have not yet subscribed, please do so. The more subscribers and likes we get, the more the channel gets exposed to people who like this kind of content. So subscribing doesn't cost you anything, and you do not have to commit to anything as well. But once you subscribe, you can set your preferences to be notified of these videos if that's that's to your liking. Anyways, I want to thank you all again for listening to me babble. And thank you so much to all the athletes for their autographs, even though I paid for them. Still, thank them for spending the time doing it. It's not something they have to do for sure. And as a community of collectors of cards and autographs and such, we need to be attentive to the fact that they really don't have to do this. And I seriously doubt most of them need the money. A lot of them do it and donate it to charity, which is a good cause. But again, thanks again to all these athletes for their autographs. And thank you once more for watching. And we'll catch you next time, which actually might be later today because I do have some TTMs to go through. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.